do you know someone who makes a ton of money but is always broke? Or maybe that someone is you. It's a surprisingly common story. A doctor earning $500,000 a year can actually be financially worse off than a teacher making $50,000. How is that even possible? It all comes down to one single number that most people ignore, a number far more important than your salary. It's your net worth. Stick around, because today, we're re-breaking down exactly why this number is the true measure of your financial health. And now's how you can start tracking it today to change your financial future forever. Welcome back to our channel, your guide on the path to financial independence. This is the 5th episode in our 30-part series where we're rebuilding your financial foundation from the ground up. If you miss these early steps, building real, lasting wealth becomes a constant uphill battle. Today, we're going to reveal the secret that separates the truly wealthy from the high-earning but broke. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. So, let's start with the basics. What are assets and what are liabilities? Think of it this way. Assets put money into your pocket, and liabilities take money out of your pocket. It's that simple. An asset could be your savings account, investments in the stock market, real estate that you own, or even a side business. These things have value and can grow over time. A liability, on the other hand, is something you owe. This includes your credit card debt, student loans, car loans, and your mortgage. These things cost you money, usually in the form of interest. Your net worth is simply your total assets minus your total liabilities. It's the bottom line number of your entire financial life. Now, let's go back to our doctor and teacher example. The doctor earns $500,000 a year, which sounds amazing, right? But what if they have a $700,000 mortgage on a huge house, 2 luxury car loans totaling $100,000, and another $50,000 in credit card debt from expensive vacations and dining out? Let's not forget the $300,000 in student loans. Their total liabilities are over $1 million. Even with a high income, a huge chunk of it is flying out the door every month just to pay the interest on all that debt. Their net worth could actually be negative. Now, look at the teacher. They earn $50,000 a year. It's a much smaller number. But what if they live in a modest apartment, bought a reliable used car with cash, and have no credit card debt? Maybe they've been consistently saving 15% of their income for the last 10 years into a retirement account. Their assets, like their savings and investments, might be around $75,000. With zero liabilities, their net worth is a positive $75,000. Who's in a better financial position? It's the teacher, hands down. They have control over their money. The doctor is working for the bank. This is a trap that so many high earners fall into. They think because they have a big paycheck, they can afford a big lifestyle. But they just end up with bigger payments and bigger stress. This lifestyle inflation is a silent wealth killer. Have you ever felt like you're working harder and harder but not getting anywhere financially? It's probably because your income is growing, but so are your liabilities, maybe even faster. This is why you must start tracking your net worth. What gets measured gets managed. You can't improve what you don't track. Imagine trying to lose weight without ever stepping on a scale. Or, would you know if your diet and exercise plan is working? Tracking your net worth is the financial equivalent of that. It's your progress report. So, how do you actually do it? It's way easier than you think. You don't need fancy software. You can do it with a simple spreadsheet. Let me walk you through it. Open up a new spreadsheet. At the top, create 2 columns, assets and liabilities. Under the assets column, start listing everything you own that has value. List your checking and savings account balances. 2. Log into your investment accounts, see your 401k, your IRA, any brokerage accounts, and write down their current market value. If you own a home, you can use a site like Zillow or Redfin to get a rough estimate of its current value. Put that number down. If you own a car, look up its Kelley Blue Book value. Add anything else of significant value, like valuable collectibles or a business you own. Once you have everything listed, add them all up. That total is your total assets. Now, for the less fun part, the liabilities column. This is where you face the music. Log into your credit card accounts and list the total balance you owe. Don't look at the minimum payment. Look at the total amount. Next, find your student loan statements and write down the total remaining balance. Do the same for your mortgage. What's the total amount left to pay on your house? And your car loan, personal loans, or any other money you owe. List it all. Be honest with yourself here. Hiding from these numbers won't make them go away. Now, add up all those numbers. That is your total liabilities. Okay, deep breath. The final step is to take your total assets and subtract your total liabilities. The number you're left with is your net worth. For some of you, this might be a fantastic, motivating number. For others, it might be a shock. It might even be negative. And you know what? That's okay, seriously. This is not a moment for judgment. This is a moment of clarity. This number is your starting line. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you're going. A recent survey showed that the median net worth for Americans under 35 is just over $13,000. If your number is low, you are not alone. But you're already ahead of the game because now you know your number. I want you to do this every single month. Pick a day, maybe the first or last day of the month, and make it your net worth day. It should only take you 15 to 20 minutes. Update all the numbers. Your investment values will change, your loan balances will hopefully go down, and your savings will hopefully go up. Each month, you'll calculate your new net worth. This simple monthly check-in does something magical. It creates an incredible feedback loop. Che! When you see your net worth go up, even by a little bit, it feels amazing. It's like leveling up in a video game. It shows you that your hard work saying no to that impulse purchase. Putting a little extra towards your debt is actually paying off. This process completely changes your mindset. You'll start thinking differently about money. That new $70,000 truck doesn't look like a status symbol anymore. You see it for what it is, a $70,000 liability that will instantly drop your net worth. Or, on the other hand, putting an extra $500 into your investment account becomes exciting. Because you know that next month, you'll see your asset column grow. It gamifies your finances. You start competing with your past self, trying to beat last month's number. This is so much more powerful than just looking at your paycheck. Your income is just a tool. Your net worth is the score. Are you starting to see why your income alone is such a misleading number? It tells you nothing about your financial security. Boys, a high income can disappear overnight if you lose your job. But a solid, positive net worth means you have a safety net. It means you own more than you owe. It means you have freedom. The journey to financial independence isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. Honed. And tracking your net worth is your GPS. It tells you exactly where you are and helps you make the right turns to get to your destination. So here is your homework. Sometime this week, sit down and calculate your net worth. Don't put it off. Face the numbers. It might be uncomfortable at first, but I promise you, it is the single most powerful step you can take to gain control of your financial life. Knowing your number is the first step to changing it. Thank you so much for watching. We're building something special with this series, brick by brick. If you got value from this, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. We're just getting started. Let me know in the comments when you've calculated your number. You don't have to share it. Just say done, and let's hold each other accountable. See you in the next video.